Hello ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to an Ark Survival Evolved Crystal Isles guide. Today I'm going to be showing you the boss fight for Crystal Isles. Did you know the Crystal Isles has got its own custom boss? It's not just put a couple of them together like every other free DLC. No Dragon and Megapithecus here, or Manticore and Dragon, or whatever it is. It's its actual own proper boss. Great job, Wildcards. At last, a DLC map, a free one, has its own special boss. It is a Crystal Wyvern. Duh! It looks like it's a big poisonous queen crystal wyvern, etc. That kind of idea. So I want to show you guys how you can face it. I'm going to show you guys how to spawn in all the artifacts and the items that you need if you want to go and test it out for yourself and take on the boss straight away, or at least you'll know what to look out for when you're gathering it if you're doing it legit. There'll be timestamps in the comments if you just want to skip ahead to certain points, like if you don't want to know the codes, just want to see the boss fight, and you also want to know what TEK engrams you get. I've looked at that and I've done that as well. And we'll take a quick showcase of the boss as well. As ever, head over to an obelisk and you will see that it's got the usual Gamma, Beta and Alpha. And so what you're going to need is an Alpha Crystal Talon. You're going to need the Artifact of the Brute, the Devious, the Immune, the Massive, the Skylord, 5 Crystal Talons and 10 Primal Crystals. Now remember, this is just a showcase. I will be showing you guys exactly where all the caves are, how to get all the artifacts and how to get all of this other stuff as well. But for now I'm just showing you how to spawn it all in. So for the Alpha Crystal, you simply got to put GFI Alpha Crystal and it'll give you the Talon. The commands are on your screen, much larger now. We're going to do a bunch of these. And we'll go ahead and pop them inside. You can see we need 1 for the Gamma, 3 for Beta, and 5 for Alpha. And then we need some of the Crystal Talons, the Alpha ones. And you can see it's Apex Drop _ Crystal. I'm getting a bunch of these in. In fact, let's do 100 just for the lols. And then lastly, it's the Primal Crystals. Primal Item Resource _ Crystal _ Isles Primal _ I'm going to do 50, leave a space 0, leave a space 0. Let's put them ones in and then let's do the artifacts. Next up, Artifact of the Brute. GFI Artifact _ 12 and you get the Artifact of the Brute. Artifact of the Immune is number 8. Artifact of the Skylord is number 6. Artifact of the Devious is number 4. Artifact of the Massive is number 3. Now the other difficulties are obviously going to need more trophies, so I'm just going to briefly show the codes up on the screen for them too. So as I said, I'm going to rattle them off. For Beta, you're going to need the Artifact of the Clever, that's 03. For the Artifact of the Cunning, that's number 11. From the Devourer, it's 07. For the Hunter, you need 01. For the Strong, you need 09. And for the Artifact of the Depths, you actually need to put in this code. As always, if you're on a private server, you may need to put cheats before you start doing the commands. But GFI, leave a space, Artifact AB, leave a space, 1, leave a space, 0, leave a space, 0. No underscores, Artifact AB, all one words, because normally that's on Aberration, so there is an Aberration style cave. And on top of that, for the Beta, you need 10 Crystal Talons and 20 Primal Crystal. And for the Alpha, oh my lord, you need all the other ones as well, which I'm going to briefly go through again. Basically, you need the Artifact of the Crag, Destroyer, Gatekeeper, Lost, Pack, Shadows, and Stalker. Artifact of the Shadows is Artifact AB _ 2. The Stalker is Artifact AB _ 3. And the Artifact of the Pack is Artifact _ 02. And again, don't forget to put Chi and GFI and all the numbers. They're all up on the screen for you right now. And then the Crag is Artifact SE _ 02. Destroyer is Artifact SE _ 03. And the Gatekeeper is Artifact SE _ 01. And then the final one is the Lost Artifact. Like I said, that's a bit of a weird one because it's not actually in use in Aberration, but it's GFI, leave a space, Artifact AB _ 4. And there you go, that's all the ones for the Alpha. So I have to presume there are lots of caves with these in, all on the Crystal Isles, and you're not going to have to get them from any other map. I don't think they've ever done that. So yeah, they must be a bunch of these. It's going to be great doing this, give lots of content and going and finding these in all the caves. So good stuff. So here we are, we're inside the arena. It's pretty flat, it's pretty open. You've got obviously the queen wyvern's going to sit in a nest. There's a couple nests that it's going to dart between, and it's going to start sending its minions. It'll actually drop eggs, and these eggs will start growing into babies, and then the babies will grow into adolescents or juveniles, then adolescents. The queen has got various different attacks. You can see it's very similar to the ones that were in the mod originally. You've got the ice attack, you've got the blood attack, and I'm guessing that's going to drain your blood over time. Obviously, I have got cheats on. This is not a legit guide. It's just a showcase and give you a heads up of what to expect when you're in there, and you've got flames as well. So these guys pack a punch, but they haven't got that much health. They had about 1300 health each, I do believe, and it didn't seem to matter what stage they were, whether they were adult or smaller. Not that I could tell anyway. So using the special admin gun, I can show you guys it's got 400,000 health at level 1. So you can imagine at the later stages it's going to be even more. I didn't get a chance to do GCM on them because I wanted to make sure I worked out what engrams you get. And obviously when you've got GCM mode on, you can't tell what engrams you unlock. So this is the only one you can see really the health of it. But you can kind of work out it's going to be pretty hectic if the first stage of it, the gamma, is 400,000 health. You can see some of the eggs. I was half hoping you'd be able to pick them up, and that might be a way that you could actually get some tames, but no, they are just going to go into the baby minions and keep attacking you. Generally, they'll attack you, get rid of them, and the mother will be circling back and forth. When you've killed most of her minions, it does seem to mean that she'll land on the floor a little bit more, so you have got to kind of kill them a lot. That's what I found anyway, so go and get rid of them as soon as possible. And obviously my big admin gun of doom, I finally finished it off and I got 40 element. Now let's see what actual tech engrams you get for the gamma, and we'll go up from there. So there you go, tech replicator, generator, trough, foundation, gate, gateway, windows, gauntlets, leggings and frames. Just to show you that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's do it on beta and see what we get for that and what element we get. There we go, we've got double door frame fence support, tech stairs, ceiling, foundation, wall, transmitter, compartment, storage, and the tech rifle is probably the main one from that. Oh yeah, and the force field too. And 110 element. And then lastly for the alpha, obviously you get all the rest of them that we've already earned, but you also do get the tech chest piece as well, which is pretty important. So you can see you've got the cloning chamber, you've got the large tech wall, tech stairs, generator, replicator, transmitter, force field, foundations, beam of tech gates, the tech trowel, the tech teleporter, tech windows, tech foundation, walls, ceilings, storage compartments, and of course the vacuum compartments as well. And we've got the tech chest piece, leggings, rifle and gauntlets. And you get 220 element from defeating the alpha crystal wyvern. So pretty good stuff. I'm really glad they got a custom boss fight. It actually felt pretty good. The creatures AI felt pretty good as well. Whenever I'd try and get close to them, they would rear up. Sometimes it got caught a little bit and it was quite hard getting on top of this nest, but obviously you can see I'm trying it with a spawned in Rex this time to see what it would be like with actual proper legit creatures. The attack it's doing right there, that will push you away normally, but because I was cheating it wasn't pushing my Rex away. But as you can see from the next clip, when I spawned in a bunch of Rexes, it can really push them away and keep them sort of pinned back. So that's when you're probably going to be doing a lot of range damage with any guns or weapons that you've got. Or maybe if you can bring wyverns in it. I will do, like I said, a more thorough proper showcase guide giving you the loop on what you can actually bring in, what creatures you can bring in, which ones will work the best way. Obviously it'd be great if you can bring wyverns in here, but maybe not. Maybe you still have to use something like Rexes or Fairies or something, or even Rhinos. Some really interesting cause effect sort of mechanics from it as well. That bleed damage does absolute loads when it hooks into it, and it kind of just attacks everyone like it's got strings into it, so it's definitely some sort of bleed damage. And obviously when it's firing its cold breath as well, that's going to slow you down. You can see I'm trying to get in there a little bit more to get some more actual close-up melee damage on it. I can't say I noticed any mechanic, maybe like the tree ant, where you have to take down the minions or use the minions to take it on. It's not like that obviously, but I couldn't kill the minions and then it was more weaker or anything. I didn't notice anything like that anyway. It just seemed to take the same amount of damage whether or not you'd kill the babies. But like I said though, if you don't kill the babies, generally it doesn't land as much, although this one seems to be a bit more stuck. But in the boss fights I did afterwards, it definitely was flying around a lot more when it had more kids or the minions flying around too. As I've said, stay tuned for me and Kai. I'm going to be showing you where to get all the artifacts in the caves. We'll show you a proper in-depth guide on how to do the boss fight, almost legit. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. Obviously console fans, you're not going to be getting it for a few months, so there's plenty of time to look up other YouTubers' strategies and see which one's best for you when it does come out. So until next time, Rat Bags, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like if you found it useful, and I'll see you later.